Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. My name is Greg. I'm the agent and owner of Gregory Byrne Agency. At my agency, we feel very strongly that if someone understands their insurance, they're able to make good decisions for themselves and for their family. So today I wanted to give a little bit of a highlight to homeowners insurance. It's probably the most important contract that you've never read. So this will be a little bit of a highlight to get you better educated. It's going to cover your home, obviously. It's going to protect you and your things. This is an example of what your own insurance policy actually looks like. Be very similar. These coverages and these numbers are obviously different, but this is how it would be laid out on your own policy. First, it starts with the dwelling coverage. This is an amount of money to rebuild your home. This is not the market value. The market value is what you can buy and sell your home with the land. This is just what it would be to hire a contractor to rebuild the home that exists right now. So in this case, we have $614,000 to hire a contractor to build that home. And in some policies, it'll have an extended dwelling coverage. In this case, it's 25% above and beyond this number. And that's just in case there's a shortage of contractors or materials. Sometimes some rates can go higher when there's been a large disaster. Next, we have separate structures. If you look out your front window right now, this is everything that you can see out there. It's going to be things like your detached garage, sheds, retaining walls, everything that's outside of what your actual structure of your home is. Then we have personal property, which is a huge long list of things inside your home: TVs, computers, clothing, shoes, dishes, tools, equipment, personal products. All of these things that would fall out of your home if you tipped it on one end. All of those stuff might need to be replaced if you had a total loss of your home. In this case, $460,000. It may seem like a huge number, and it is, but this is a package policy. So you get a lot of coverage for what your package actually is. Then we have loss of use. Loss of use is very important because if your home were to burn in a fire, you're going to need a place to stay. Short term, it might be a hotel and some food. This will give you money for that. Longer term, it might be a home to rent while yours is being rebuilt. It can take more than a year to rebuild the house. So the couple things you want to make sure on your own policy is the amount of money you have available and for how long you have available. So obviously, if it takes longer than a year to rebuild your house, you might want to know how many months this is actually good for on your own policy. Then we have personal liability. Everyone thinks of this coverage as what if someone trips and falls on my property, but it also follows you out there in the world. I actually have a client who was walking their dog on a leash. Someone walking the other direction tripped on that leash and injured themselves, sued my client, and it was their homeowner's liability coverage that paid for their defense and for the damages. So this isn't just with the home. This is you out there in the world. Aside from the policy itself, I think the most important thing is to understand when to file a claim. What is worthy of a home insurance claim? What is this contract actually protecting you from? Think of a claim as being something sudden and accidental. It is not for things like maintenance and normal wear and tear. So when your air conditioner gives out after 20 years of good service, that's wear and tear, that's maintenance, that's not an insurance claim. But when a pipe breaks in your wall, floods your floors, that is absolutely sudden and accidental, and that's when you do a claim. Please understand that we are consultants here in this agency, and if you have questions about claims, we can kind of help guide the conversation a little bit. It kind of helps to kind of know where you stand before you actually go through with a claim. So I hope some of this has been helpful. Like I said, it's probably the most important contract that you've never actually read. So hopefully some of the basics will help you be a better consumer out there, and you'll be able to tell your agent what exactly you need. Thanks again. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.